Hello there, my dear beautiful friends. So today I'm going to be showing you the perfect gold, red and purple makeup look to complement the blue and green eyes to perfection, to make them stand out and pop. Also gray eyes, maybe like light hazel too. So you have to think about the color wheel and what's on the opposite side to bring the contrast, basically. So my eyes, as you can see, they are blue with a tiny bit of aquamarine in the center. Hope you can see. So then we have to think. The contrary of blue is orange. The contrary of green is red. Then purple just somehow looks stunning with these eye colors too, because it's kind of like a pink and a blue, so it kind of acts as a transition color between this contrast to really like add that depth. But gold, why gold? Because gold is kind of the contrary of a grayish blue, like that kind of eye. It also complements green eyes a lot. And then orange, red, you have to add some red because it's the contrary of green, and blue eyes will have some greenish tint to it, like mine. If you don't have any green in your eyes, if your eyes are like grayish blue, in that case you want to go for like a warmer golden orange, but for it not to overpower, you want to add that purple. Plus, think about the fact that purple and gold, they're kinda on the contrary, so they already are contrasting with each other. So if you add those two together, already the attention is drawn to your eyes. Plus, if you add another color, like for example, for me, it's definitely red, to counteract, be the contrary color of your eye color, to get that like super contrast effect, you're gonna get the perfect eye-popping eyeshadow. So today I'm going to be using two eyeshadow palettes. One of them is the Painted Basic Canvas by James Charles. So this is the palette over here. It has wonderful, beautiful colors. As you can see, it has a bunch of pink, gold, red, and then this Ultra Lavender by Morphe, which all of these shades have a purple undertone. So, and I'm gonna try to use just eyeshadow for this look to make it easy for you. And then I'm gonna build from that a different, more creative look, and it's going to be a different video, so subscribe to this channel to see that video as well. But for now, let's think about the basics on the eyes and make them look very, very beautiful. So these are the eyeshadow brushes that I have, and I want to start off with my favorite brush. So right here, hooded eyes, not hooded eyes, it doesn't matter. Right here you want to put something dark, and in this case I feel like a nice brown is very nice, but you want some sort of a purple. So I don't know, you can start with a brown, but I want to start with a purple. So here we have beautiful dark purple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually wet the brush slightly with a little bit of saliva, which makes it easier to blend, and blend this one color on my hand first, so it sticks to the brush. This is how I always apply eyeshadow. I want to be very precise. And in the inner corner right here, you want to go in the upper lash line and kind of higher than you think. And you do this, I do this in every video almost. Eyeliner kind of, see? There you go. So this is your starting point, and I'm using purple, and look at how my eye color is standing out already. Then you want to keep blending. I'm gonna move my mirror a little bit closer so you can see better what I'm doing. This is not enough, obviously, so This is a good base. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. And you want your eyeliner to go a little bit higher to really snatch the face visually, to uplift it. Because even if you are trying to elongate your eyes and you're dragging it all the way here, there's no point in dragging it down because you're dragging the whole face down. So you want it to stay up there. And to lengthen the eyes, it's actually nicer to place false lashes, even half lashes, a little bit more outwards, kinda again upwards, because false lashes already make your eyes droopier. So yeah, that will elongate your eyes, not the eyeshadow or eyeliner placement. So let me see. So far I've been using this one color. This is a nice dark purple. I'm gonna start mixing in a little bit of this brown from the painted palette, like the cool toned dark brown, and I'm gonna keep mixing on the hand, and always adding a tiny bit of saliva for it not to go anywhere, because otherwise you're gonna get a bunch of fallout. And so then you're looking here and trying to deepen this. It's okay if you're not getting that much payoff from the eyeshadow. It's best to go slow and build from there than having a bunch of fallout and a chunk of eyeshadow that you don't know what to do with. So you want to do this kind of, and already start going in the crease, because then on top I'm gonna put gold and red here. So this definitely is a nice outline for your crease. And on the crease, on the brow bone, see my brow bone is literally right here. This is the crease. See, the bone is here. So the crease I'm painting on the bone, because this way it actually makes your eye larger, especially once you put some shimmers on the lid. So I do this, kind of. Make sure there's no gaps, nothing. Now I'm just using the powder shadow, so it's definitely not as bright and vibrant as it would be if I were to use a liquid or cream shadow and set it somehow, or self-setting cream shadows. But it's easy and it's fast and it's on the go. And see how much darker you can make it. You can even do your eyeliner with black eyeshadow this way. And it's really easy and you cannot go wrong. So at least the base of your eyeliner here needs to meet perfectly. Then deepen that lash line a little bit more, because it's gonna give you a fuller lash look. You kinda go in, and with this look you can exaggerate a little bit, go a little overboard with the lash line. I usually keep it in the outer corner because my eyes are already placed next to each other. But with this makeup, they're actually looking like they're placed not so close to each other, because I'm adding all of this on the sides, and it blends very well into my actual eyes. So the purple on its own, as you can see, really makes the blue stand out like crazy. Blue, aquamarine, green, whatever it is, even hazel eyes that really do make it stand out a lot. especially pinky tones on hazel eyes, really nice. And if you have like hazel and then brown eyes, the contrary of that is like a light turquoise blue, like my eye color. So you can use that shadow, like a darker blue here and a lighter blue, and like something cool toned but like shiny on the crease. It's up to you, like really. The goal in the end is to make the eyes stand out. You can also do the contrary and choose the shadows to match your eye color perfectly, exactly. It's gonna look a little bit crazy, but it's gonna be very, very like in your eyes. Like it's there, like a fashion kind of statement for wears this. You can wear wherever you go, and you're still not gonna look that high fashion, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now that we did this part on the top and we blended this crease nicely, I'm gonna take a pencil brush. I'm gonna choose this one with natural gold bristles. And by the way, if you want a guide on my makeup brushes and in general makeup brushes and how to best use them, plus a huge makeup brush unboxing haul, then go ahead and watch that video. It's probably on my channel already, so just find the video and go watch it. Now here underneath I want something really bright and really purple. So again, to avoid the fallout, let's see, this neon is really nice, and we want to mix in some like dusty violet. It's still pretty vibrant. And I think let's stop for now and see how it blends on the hand. It's a little bit too light, so you might want to pick up some more, and even a touch of pink. So yeah, kinda like that. I feel like this is a nice purple, but maybe just to really blend that all together, I'm gonna add just a slight touch of this, which I started my whole thing with. Just mix it in, it's making it darker. Let's start off with this, and then if we want to, we can always add a little more. You see here with the pencil brush is really easy to go in your lower lash line, but not in the actual waterline, just the lash line. Here you can drag it out a little bit. See? It's even like brighter, my eyes even brighter. But wait for the red and gold. So far we've been doing purple. So go heavy-handed here to really make that eye color pop. Drag it out a little bit. And don't go too much in the inner corner because we're gonna put the gold there. So this is already very nice. Actually very nice. Now if you did too much, you take a powder puff and just kind of fix it a little bit. Now I'm gonna take a brush like this one. This is from AL Beauty from Amazon. I unboxed a bunch of these. And look, there's two nice golden tones here. So let's swatch the darker and the lighter one and see how they look. So this lighter one is more orangish and goldish, which will really complement me. This darker one is for when you're doing a bronzed up look. Right now, it's not about being bronzed up, so I'm gonna pick up this golden shade, maybe just a little bit of saliva to really make it stand there. Blend it nicely and see. Ooh, look at the shine. We can put it here and all the way in the inner corner. So maybe I can even try to do it with my fingers much smoother. Wow, look at that shine. Look at the eye color popping. Do you see that we're still missing something? It's really, really nice, but it's missing something. What is it? That's something. It's my inner kind of greenish thing to my eye that is missing the red. So red is gonna go here. So wait, let me first finish this eye here. And you see in this palette I really like this gold because it's a healthy gold. It's not too yellow to the point that it's just making you look sick when you put it on your eyes. It's actually a gold that is very, very beautiful. Like, you know, when you have a yellow around your eyes, it makes you look very sick. This doesn't, so, and it's a bunch of sparkles too. So we're gonna use the brush to blend it out. Then where is that brush that I was using, this concealer brush? Gonna have to take away some of that shimmer here, cover up with some more purple, because shine in this part really isn't nice. It's okay to have some shimmers, but when it's actually reflecting light, it's not nice. So I want to go in with a little bit more of that super dark purple and try to erase some of that gold. Now with this same brush, I'm gonna clean up the gold. I'm gonna dig into this wonderful color. It's called Red Stone. Let me swatch it for you real quick here. So as you can see, it's a really beautiful red and it has shimmers to it too. And next to it there's this, which is also nice, but let's try and mix these two together. See? And we're going to kind of brush it off on our hand first, see how it looks. I feel like it's needing just a tiny touch of brown, just to make it a little bit more kind of on the warmer side. Actually, I'm just gonna take a little bit of orange and then dip into this. Let's see how it looks. See? Like immediately it brought everything together, and I didn't even put a lot, just a little. Look at that. The eyes are already popping. Then I'm gonna bring it in, and I'm using this large brush because it's just easier to smoke it out with this brush right here. Okay, so now I'm going to try and get rid of some of this fallout because it's a bit too much. Yes, it's not going away, so this is the only way. Bit of beauty blender, a tiny bit of foundation or concealer left over. And the powder that I'm using is this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder. It's actually really nice. It keeps your skin looking flawless and it really takes all the shine away. So it's just perfect, but it doesn't make it too dry or anything, it's just perfect. Okay, so now that we have a more or less good base, it's pretty nice. Let's bring back some of that purple, because the red here really overpowered a little bit. You could add an eyeliner to this if if you wanted to. I don't know if I will, because like this is just, it's perfect. Okay, I don't know if this look needs an eyeliner. Definitely some mascara, yeah, but I don't know if I need an eyeliner. So, let's see. Because right now I really need to do some eyebrows because my eyes got so big and my eyebrows are still my normal color. So, actually, let me just adjust a tiny little bit here. It's missing some of that purple over here. And kind of smoke it out like that. Now we're gonna do the eyebrows. I'm using this pencil, which by the way I need to sharpen. So let's sharpen the pencil. And this pencil is by Cinecittà. It's an Italian brand in the shade Light Taupe. So now that it's been sharpened, I can just go ahead and draw on my eyes. Actually, if you have something like a brush that is absolutely clean, has nothing on it, you take some eyeshadow that is a perfect match to your skin tone, that is matte, and you just go over like that, right underneath here. Really like need a clean finger to clean up a little bit of this redness. Kind of brighten up this area without adding any shine to it, even before you do your eyebrows. Then you do your eyebrows, and if you want to see like how to properly do your eyebrows and lips, I have a video on that too. I'm using a clean spoolie because there's a bunch of powder and foundation that accumulates on the brows. And I keep taking it off with a Q-tip, but still it's there. So, and then I'm just gonna draw my eyebrows. Okay, you see how much this eyebrow is now matching how big my eye is in this one, isn't it? So it's just about elongating the eyebrow ever so slightly without dragging it down. And then you want to clean up the bottom a little bit by doing this. And then you want to take like a small natural gold bristle brush and take your highlighter. I'm using the one by Arian Beauty in the shade Miss Mercury. My hands are, oh my god, full of stuff. And so I'm picking up a little bit of this highlighter and highlighting here, oops, that's too much, in the brow bone for it to shine a lot. Cupid's bow. Now after the highlighter, you want to take that brush, the red, and just go over. So the highlighter brought too much shine, too much down. And then a little bit of this purple to bring some matte and darkness back. Kind of balance it all out. More red, obviously. The more green you have in your eyes, the more red you're gonna wanna put on your like, eyelid, even, or brow bone, whatever. And the red blush also helps a lot. Now my blush is kind of vanishing. Maybe I can add a little bit more if there's anything left on the brush. Let me see. Actually, let me just take this. Just add a little bit more blush. Red again. See how my eye is. Eye color is just standing out more. for more blush. And then the highlighter again. This 657 fan brush on top to really make it shine, and brows as well. And then just a tiny little bit of adjustments here. Okay, and the eyebrows, you want to reinforce a little bit the tail, because the highlighter definitely takes off that pencil. Okay, great. So now I'm gonna go wash my hands. We're going to do the lips and the mascara. Okay, so for lips, I want to stay with a purple theme. So I'm going to be using this lip liner by Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Hex, which is a nice burgundy purple. See? It really matches the whole vibe of the eyes. And when you're doing a darker color on the lips, it's best to overline like crazy, because darker colors tend to make your lips look smaller already. So you have to overline to just bring back your natural lips dimension. Now, you want to smudge the inside of your liner in the lips a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go with this Fenty Beauty lip stain in the shade Gem and I, which really will match this beautiful purple thing going on all over. And this stains your lips. It dries down like a liquid lipstick, but it's still kind of like a lip gloss. It has some shine to it. Okay, now I want to let it dry for a second, because it needs to set before I apply the lip gloss, which is going to be just absolutely fantastic. But in the meantime, I want to apply the mascara. And my favorite one so far has been this Superhero Mascara by It Cosmetics, because it really is great. It makes your lashes look like they're false lashes, huge, and it's easy to wash off as well. So it's just perfect. I need to curl my lashes, otherwise I'm gonna be looking a little bit too natural. So I'm gonna curl them. And I just curl them at the base, because this way you're really not taking away any length off of your natural lashes. Now you're gonna see them because they're blonde. Can't see them without mascara. Now this first coat is just the natural lashes. Second coat is going to be super lengthy. And always put more in the outer corner, because this is the part where it always kinda needs more. This is why I sometimes put false lashes in the outer corner. I don't feel like doing it today because it's a bit too much work. Okay, so now just apply the one layer of mascara, or maybe two, and blow dry that upwards with the hair dryer. Now let's see if a second layer will save me from having to apply false lashes. I'm so afraid not, really. I don't want to apply false lashes. too much work. Now what do you think? Does my eye color stand out a little more than in the beginning? I think so. So now let's apply the lip gloss, which is this one by Sephora, and it's in the shade number 10, Wild. This one is purple, but it has some blue reflex to it, as you can see, which kinda reminds of my eye color, so it's kinda a reference to. Look at that. Yes, I feel like this look is already crazy enough. I really like it. I don't know if I should try like a wig on, or should I just stay with this hair? So pretty. But I really love this makeup look. It's just so beautiful. It's wow, stunning. Really brings out all of my nice features, right? I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it, share it. Even copying the link helps a lot, and comment something down below. I am truly curious to hear from you back, and also just to, feel supported by you. When you drive up the algorithm, you drive up also my passion, and you spark just something warm in my heart, which I'm truly grateful for. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this red, gold and purple eye look. Actually, I could add some more red. Why not? Was it this brush that I used red with? Is there still some red on? Let's see. Let's make that red pop. Yeah. Now you can always do your lips a different color. For example, if your eyes are more green, do red lips. That's obvious, right? So if your eyes are really blue, you might want to go for either an orangish red with some golden sparkles, or just emphasize the purple, which will go well with your skin tone probably. It's like in my case. But anyway, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel not to miss any more wonderful videos from me, and watch the videos that are already there. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.